Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Missouri's offense takes the field to start this game off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way. And who wins this one? Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Pointer. Got a man. It's Paul. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense.
There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
At midfield, he's got room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
How about the left side of the line, getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make the big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Pointer. Fires complete on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clinton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing straight.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He'll pull it down and run.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the heat. Working on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Looking for the end zone. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. has the offense ready to go on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
work his way down to the 28. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw its pointer. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting him get some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little release to the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hoping to move the chains, Missouri comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Looking for a man. It's Pointer. Get it out on the screen. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Skips away from pressure. It's complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. It'll be third and long. Might be changing the route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's first down from the 11. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll break the plane for a touchdown.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the big fella. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Pointer. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You've got... better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play and a bad team.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Under fire. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Buys a little extra time. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back, and the offense coming out on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying success. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Last completion sets him up on second down. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Pointer. Makes the grab. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They're working that left side. Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Beckett. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it on the run. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the...
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. They'll try to sneak it. Sneaks into the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Anger. And the returner will be knocked down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He'll start this drive firing. Working the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Gets open down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Anger. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Makes the grab on 3rd. And it's in for a touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Coming out with it, it's Jones. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Power football with the run. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though, and you just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Pointer. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Offense in an empty set. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. Still running at the 40. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Rushes on him. Completes it in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Beckett. Oh, he's got some room into the goal line. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
And the Missouri offense will take over 1st and 10.
Wants to throw. It's Pointer. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. Right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Makes the grab. It's Paul. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads quickly. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Trying to move them on the counter. And they'll knock him down.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Pointer. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And now this offense will take the field again. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Going to the running game. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Pickup of 6. 3rd down coming up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way. So the defense...
There he goes to the left. And he will house it. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Pointer. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Sets up the screen. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Reels it in down the left side. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make...
And it'll be a touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got the back over the middle, and they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Give to the single back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
It's now third down.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll try to get it through the air. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Pocket breaking down. Fired in there, but incomplete.
It's now third down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. He's got the back in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down, couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing, didn't turn it over, dumped it off to his running back. His running back got some positive yards, but guess what? Now it's decision time. It's fourth down.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Got a man. It's Paul. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job. Seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Back to throw. It's Pointer. Looking left. Makes the grab. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Going to the ground. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA